Still ahead, you've got parents also defending their rights. Nicole Neily tells us how some parents are being shut out of the conversation when it comes to their child's gender. In Broward County, Florida, a manual called the Broward County Public Schools LGBTQ Critical Supports Guide states in so many words that parents may be essentially shut out if a 6th or 12th grade student tells a teacher or counselor they would want to transition genders. Joining me now from Parents Defending Education is Nicole Neily. Nicole, thanks for being here. The superintendent of the Broward County School District is on record being against Florida Governor DeSantis' parental rights in education law. That's a controversial law, saying it would force transgender kids to be outed by administrators. Aside from that debate itself, are you having concerns about what's going on, structurally there within the government of the superintendent's office?
Absolutely. That is factually incorrect. The bill says nothing about that. The bill prohibits the teaching of sexual curriculum for kindergarten to 3rd graders. Those are 5 to 8-year-olds. So that's not what the bill says whatsoever. So I'm concerned about the reading comprehension of the superintendent's office, as well as the fact that they appear to be political activists, not actually interested in educating and protecting our children.
In the most recent manual, it states that if a student is transitioning from the school, transitioning, that the school will essentially keep that information from parents. Is that what you believe is happening?
Yes, unfortunately, it's happening in Broward County as well as districts across the country. And this is very discouraging that this is something that districts are trying to encourage. We as parents tell our children you do not keep secrets from mom and dad, period. And so for a government body, for a public school system, to encourage children to keep information from families and to imply that they're safer with strangers, with teachers, with administrators than they are with their parents is appalling. And that's one of the reasons that parents are very, very upset. It's not only immoral, but we believe it's also unconstitutional.
Why do you think this is happening?
Well, it's happening, I think, because of a lot of activists. Let's look at the kinds of people who were involved in the creation of this material. It's activist groups like Equality Florida, SunServe, University of Florida employees, as well as Broward County employees. Again, as you said, people who have been involved and outspoken in opposing the governor's initiative. This is only controversial among activists. The bill itself and what Governor DeSantis has done is very popular among parents crossing racial lines and crossing political lines. And so for the school to start to go down this road, I think is very dangerous, and they're going to start to regret this.
One of the arguments that we've seen play out, and it certainly did in the last election, it has in Virginia and other states as well, is how much parents should be involved in some of the decisions that go on at schools. What do you believe parents can and should do in your eyes to be more aware of these types of changes or these types of policies within schools, whether they like them or not?
Sure. I mean, keep an eye out. We encourage people to pay attention to what kinds of initiatives or reforms that school boards are passing. A lot of them like to do this behind closed doors, through under cover of darkness. And so we encourage people to look at the fine print. Oh, we're updating this policy. Well, what is that policy and what are they changing it to? And then go speak up and make your voice known. Obviously, many people are fearful of speaking up because, they're worried that their neighbors might call them hateful or bigoted, in which case Parents Defending Education has a tip line. We encourage people to reach out to us. People can say if they want to be anonymous or not. We will shine a spotlight on this. We will out those districts because it is never appropriate for a government entity like a school to get in between a family and a child. It doesn't matter what the letter is next to your name. Children do better when parents are involved in their lives. And so if that is something that a school wants to do, it's something that we have to hold them accountable for.
All right, we'll continue to follow this debate. Nicole Neily, thank you so much for joining us this Tuesday on the National Desk.
Thank you.